Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Jen Hilman, and this is a beginner's back pain flow. Back pain is one of the major contributors to people missing work in the United States. Almost everyone suffers from some level of discomfort or tension in the upper, mid, or lower back. And it can be such a chronic problem that with continuously feeling back pain, we can actually start to numb out and not even notice. We just get used to the pain that we've been living with constantly. If you feel like you are in that category of people, I'm so glad you found your way here, because in this video, I'm going to show you some simple stretches that you can do from the comfort of your own home to start to alleviate some of that chronic back pain today. Sounds pretty good, right? Too good to be true? Well, like this video, leave me your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Then roll out your mat, and I'll show you just how good a few minutes of focused stretching can really feel. So we are going to begin our practice today sitting comfortably on your mat. So you can sit on a cushion or a blanket if that helps to lift your hips a little higher than your knees. If you're comfortable sitting on the floor, just sit yourself in whatever way is conducive for your body to be able to start to relax and to sit up tall, feeling length through your spine. Let your shoulders glide down your back and extend and lift through the crown of your head. So you feel a sense of lift and growing tall in your spine. And just notice here, closing your eyes. Notice how your body feels. Notice where you're working or where you might feel some of that tightness or that tension. And just take this moment to intentionally observe and to really pay attention to where your body needs you. And on your next inhale, lift through your spine, roll your shoulders down your back, lift your heart to the sky, and you can even tilt your pelvis forward and lean your sitting bones back so you feel a full curve and arch through your spine. And as you exhale, scoop your belly in, curling your tailbone under, tuck your chin to your chest, rock back on your hips and stretch your spine. And then we'll inhale and come forward again, rolling to the front of your pelvis, glide your shoulders down your back as you lift through your chest and lift through your chin. Then exhale and scoop it back, curling your tail under, rolling your shoulders forward. Lean back on your hips until you feel a deep stretch along your spine. Then again, we'll inhale, come forward, nice and steady. Feel your spine unfurl as you roll your shoulders back. Then rock it back in, scooping everything into center. Feel into that stretch. And we'll come all the way forward, back into your seat, lifting through your spine. Then we'll take a twist. Sweep your left hand across to your right knee. Bring your right fingertips behind you. Inhale to lift through your chest and twist your heart around to the right. The more you can lift up in your spine, the more room you create, more space, allowing you to twist a little deeper in your spine. Turn your gaze all the way over your right shoulder for a twist all the way through your neck. Then we'll slowly release, making your way back around to the front, and we'll make our way to the second side. Sweeping the right hand across to your left knee, Bring your left fingertips to the floor behind you. Inhale to press and lift through your spine. Then exhale as you twist, turning your heart to the left, hugging your belly in. Turn your gaze all the way over your left shoulder. Keep lifting up in your spine. By pushing into the floor, you grow tall, creating just a little bit more space to twist just a little bit deeper. And we'll slowly release. Coming back to the front. Roll your shoulders up to your ears, back towards your spine, down and around to the front. Then again, up to the ears, back towards the spine, down and around to the front. We'll go one more time like this, a nice big shoulder roll. Then let's reverse directions, going down and to the back. Then squeezing up to your shoulders and forward as you go. And again, back and up and around. Then we'll go one more full cycle here, all the way up and around, coming back to center. All right, from here we're going to come forward into a tabletop position. So roll over your shins, coming to your hands and your knees, with your knees under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. Inhale your breath to lift your heart and your tail. Open through your chest. Then exhale and scoop your belly in towards your spine, rounding through your spine. So this is very similar to what we did when we were sitting. Inhale, open, lifting your chest, lifting your chin, curling your tailbone back. Then exhale, round your spine, scooping your belly button in. Press into the earth to curl. Then one more time, we'll open. Full inhale and full exhale as you round your spine. Then gently release to center. Now, keeping your hips stacked over your knees, we're going to start to walk your hands forward towards the front edge of your mat. Let your chest come down towards the floor while your hips reach high towards the sky. Melting your heart. Feel in that stretch in your shoulders. So there's a lot happening here between the shoulder joints and the upper back softening and the chest opening. Breathe slow and steady as you allow your spine and your chest and your shoulders to open. Then start to lean your hips back to your heels, walking your hands back. You fold all the way forward, letting your elbows drop down to the mat. Let your shoulders and your arms relax as your forehead softens against the mat. Take some slow, deep breaths here, allowing your spine to stretch. And we'll gently walk your hands in towards your knees and press yourself all the way up. Moving into a side body stretch. Reach your right fingertips to the floor and sweep your left arm up and over, finding that full reach. Lean your hips over to the left, giving you a little counter stretch. Inhale your breath and look your gaze underneath your arm. Then exhale And roll your heart towards the earth, reaching your fingertips across to the right. Let yourself fold forward over your right leg. Then we'll inhale, press yourself all the way back up to center. And then we'll take it to the other side. Reaching your left hand down, sweep the right arm up, reaching through your fingertips. Lean your hips over to the right for that counter stretch along the side of your waist, between your ribs, out through your shoulder. Then we'll inhale and roll your gaze up towards the sky. Open through your heart. Then exhale and roll it to the earth, letting your right hand come down. Reach your right hand as far to the left as you can, giving you that full stretch, folding over that left leg. Reach through your fingertips, breathing here. Then we'll slowly inhale and press yourself back up to center. We'll take one more big heart opener to really mobilize the spine. So we'll take it in steps and phases. So don't feel pressured to do anything beyond what feels comfortable for your body. So we'll start by coming all the way up on your knees to a tall kneeling. Then tuck your toes underneath you so you feel stable and strong through your legs. Bring your hands onto your hips and glide your thumbs together towards the little dimples in your low back. Point your elbows towards the wall behind you. Then roll your shoulder blades back onto your back. Lift through your spine, hugging your belly up and in. And this, my friends, is a very little baby back bend. Now we can take this further by rolling the chest open, lifting your gaze towards the sky, eventually leaning back in the legs. We can work on bringing the hands down towards the heels. So you can practice at any level, just lifting your chest and lifting your gaze, or starting to curl your heart back even further, maybe even leaning back in your legs, and eventually bringing your hands to your heels. So we just find it one step at a time, working your way into this camel pose. Then we'll slowly make your way back up. Sink your hips back down to your heels and fold forward, coming back into our child's pose. Let your head come down to the floor as you extend your arms forward, folding over your legs. Breathe here. 3 full, slow, and deep breaths. Breathe into the back of your spine. Notice whatever sensations you feel in your back and send your breath to that place. So you allow your breath to stretch and massage your body. And we'll slowly walk your hands back into your knees. Press yourself all the way up. And sink your hips over to one side and circle your legs around, coming to a comfortable seat just where we began. You can close your eyes here, just staying present, staying with that internal awareness, and just feel whatever you feel. Give yourself some gratitude and appreciation for taking a little time for yourself, for your body. And if you found that this video has helped to relieve your back pain, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, come back and practice every day if you have to, because you deserve to live pain-free. And these easy stretches can help you get there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Namaste.